Welcome to the world of Buddha relic stupas, folks. This is Ajat Shatrus share of Buddha relic stupa. This is Chakra stupa, which is the Ajatshatrus share of Buddha relics. Folks, thanks to the villagers for settling on this stupa, because by doing so they kept the name of the stupa alive so that I could trace it. Folks, this is Chakra stupa. Its name is Chakra. You see, all Buddha relic stupas had to have a name because the people paying homage to the stupa had to know which part of the Buddha's body he was praying to. So, folks, this is Chakra stupa. Chakra stupa, how it got the name Chakra and on what basis I identified this place as Ajatshatrus Buddha relic stupa. To understand this, you will have to view the video till the end. Now, after this, after showing us Khetila, that is your Karandavenuvana. That is not Karandara, it's Khetila. After showing us Khetila, Zhang takes us east to the Ajatshatrus share of Buddha relic stupa. See, Ajatshatru was one of the original 8 recipients of Buddha's relics, and he got his share and he brought it back to Rajgir and enshrined the relics in a stupa. And he enshrined the relics in a stupa, and his descendant Ashoka came and opened the stupa to confiscate most of the relics. So when Ashoka opened the stupa, he saw wheels spinning and a fire blowing. He saw wheels spinning and a fire blowing. Now remember this, it was a wheel spinning. That is why the stupa is called Chakra. So basically, it was a problem. One lady told him to divert the water of a nearby stream. That is your, what do you call it, Gabkut Jharda. Mispronounced as Karandavenuvana lake. So he diverts the water and the fire is put off and the wheel stops spinning. So he takes out most of the relics and then he stops the water. The fire starts blowing and the wheel starts spinning again. So folks, that is Chakra. Chakra is Ajatshatrus Buddha relic stupa, folks. Historians are searching for it left, right, center in Rajgir, in that Rajgir, the Britishers' Rajgir, and they just can't find the relics. Folks, the relic stupa is Chakra, and they shouldn't try to dig into it because all that what is inside is hallowed. It should remain there. The stupa should be prayed to. So check out the Buddhist text on Ajatshatrus stupa, Buddha relic stupa, and then you can see it on what do you call it, satellite pictures and what Zhang has to say, and then you can see pictures of Chakra itself, the stupa itself. After showing us Karandavenuvana, which is Bhalwa Jethian, Karandavenuvana is a mispronunciation and mistranslation of Bhalwa Jethian. What you call it, I have shown you in the previous video. So to the east of the Karandavenuvana is a stupa which was built by Ajatshatru Raja. See, I am showing you where what you call it, Ajatshatru's Buddha relic stupa is. Now this is what Huen Tsang has to say. To the east of Karandavenuvana is a stupa which was built by Ajatshatru Raja. After the nirvana of Tathagat, the kings divided the relics. The king Ajatshatru returned with his share and from a feeling of extreme reverence built a stupa and offered his religious offerings to it. When Ashoka Raja became a believer, he opened it and took the relics. In his turn, built another stupa. This building constantly emits miraculous light. So Ashoka Raja made also a stupa over there in which
a miraculous light keeps showing. So this will be proof of Ajatshatru's relic stupa. Now let's see where it is in what do you call it, satellite picture. See, this is your Karandavenuvana, that is Bhalua, the real name is Bhalua Jetian. Bhalua Jetian, in my other video I have shown it to you. Now the name is here, the village is here, the stupa is here, this village is here. Now east of that is Chakra. Chakra is Ajatshatru's relic stupa. Buddha relic stupa, which he made out of his share and which Ashoka came and opened. Okay, now what do you call it? Ashoka made his own stupa. See, Ashoka made his own stupa in which a light would, a mysterious light would shine throughout. That is Bada. Bada means to switch on a light, to put on a light. Bada means to put on a light, means a light was burning here. This is Ashoka's Buddha relic stupa, which he made with a chink of Ajatshatru's Buddha relics, folks. So Bada is a proof of that Chakra is. Now why did I choose Chakra? Well, the name Chakra, Chakra means a wheel. Chakra means a wheel. See, you have to go into the, what do you call it, folklore of Ajatshatru's relic stupa. See the history of robots and robots. See, this is it. Robots guarded Buddhist relics in a legend of ancient India. See why it was called Chakra. The story is set in the time of kings Ajatshatru and Ashoka. Ajatshatru, who reigned from 492 BC, was recognized for commissioning new military inventions. See, Ajatshatru was making new military inventions such as a powerful catapult and a mechanized war chariot with whirling blades. When Buddha died, Ajatshatru was entrusted with defending his precious remains, the relics. The king had them in an underground chamber near his capital. This is by mistake, the fellow has written Patliputra, it's not Pali, it's Rajgir, in northeastern India. Now, traditionally, statues of giant warriors stood on ground near treasures, but in the legend, Ajatshatru's guards are extraordinary. They were robots in India, automations or mechanical beings that could move on their own were called Bhutvahan Yantra or spirit movement machines in Pali and Sanskrit. See, according to the story, it was foretold that Ajatshatru's robots would remain on duty until a future king would distribute Buddha's relics throughout the realm. Ancient robots and automations. Hindu and Buddhist texts describe the automation warriors whirling like the wind. See, whirling like the wind means turning around. That is Chakra. Chakra means a wheel turning around. Slashing intruders with swords, recalling Ajatshatru's war chariots with spinning blades. In some versions, the robots were driven by a water wheel. That is Chakra, folks. Chakra. In some versions, the robots are driven by a water wheel or made by Vishkarma, the Hindu engineer god. So, in some versions, the robots are driven by a water wheel. And in another version, I read that Ashoka, when he opens the the stupa, this Chakra stupa, when he opens Chakra stupa, fiery wheel starts spinning, and he is at a loss to stop it. And an old woman says, see, divert the water of a nearby spring, and that puts off the fire. And then he takes out the relics, and then he again stops the water from flowing into the stupa, and the fire starts again. The wheel starts spilling, and then the the wheel stops. See this again. This also mentions the wheel. Other Buddhist and Hindu legends said that wooden androids that move with the speed of the wind and cut down uninvited guests with swords were created by a Hindu deity Vishkarma, the engineer god, the creator of the universe, or Indra, the god king. In some versions, now this is important, in some versions of the legend, the guardian automation or are driven by a water wheel or some other mechanism. See, are driven by a water wheel. So this is another thing which says that Ajatshatru's thing was driven by a wheel, and a wheel is a chakra in Bihari language, chakra. And proof that this is Ajatshatru's relic stupa is your Bara. Bara is Ashoka's Buddha relic stupa, which he makes from a chink of Ajatshatru's relic stupa. And then the next proof is Dumri. Dumri, see, actually the name Chakra is there, but the stupa is here, folks. And Dumri, the name is there, the stupa is here. They are next to each other. So this is Dumri is Anand's half-body relic stupa. It is his lower part. See, Ki. After by the side of the stupa or sea, to the east of Karandavenuvana is a stupa which has built by Ajatshatru. After the nirvana of Tathagat, the kings divided the relics, and the king Ajatshatru returned with his share, and from a feeling of reverence built and offered his religious offerings to it. He built a stupa. Now by the side of the stupa of Ajatshatru Raja is another stupa which encloses the relics of half of the body of Anand. Formerly, when the saint was about to reach nirvana, this is how Anand died. But his stupa is next to Ajatshatru's Chakra stupa. So see, this is all poor villagers filling up the names. See, the name Chakra is here, but the stupa is here, and the name Dumri is here. The stupa is just next to it. So, folks, check out the pictures of Chakra stupa. See, I have proved that see, even in thing of the legend, the guardian automation are driven by a water wheel. See, it is always mentioned a wheel. So that is Chakra, folks, and this is why I identified. And look, the thing is up here, and the historians are searching for it, for a stupa here. So, folks, this is your Buddha relic stupa Chakra of Ajatshatru's share. The name is there, the stupa is here, and just next to it is this Dumri stupa, which is Anand's half body relic stupa. So, folks, check out the pictures of Chakra. In my next video, I will show you the pictures of Dumri, which is Anand's half body.
So folks, welcome to Chakra. Chakra is Buddha relic stupa made on top of the relics which went to Ajatshatru's share. Folks, this is Ajatshatru's Buddha relic stupa. It is called Chakra. Chakra means a wheel. Folks, it has a folklore, very strong folklore behind it. that folklore has been overblown into robots, etc. But there are various stories of a wheel spinning when Ashoka went to take out the relics to confiscate them. He saw a fire burning and a wheel spinning, and he had to use water from a nearby spring to stop the wheel. That is why it is called Chakra. So there are, various theories of robots, etc. Guarding this stupa. And the biggest thing is it's an underground stupa. It is an underground stupa. You can read texts about Ajatshatru's stupa. It was an underground stupa because when Ashoka went to open the stupa to confiscate most of the relics, he had to dig 7 humans deep. He had to go down 7 humans deep. So that means it was a deep underground stupa. See, this area is not flood affected. Most stupas are huge mud mounds above ground level. But this is an underground stupa. Yes, it is a few feet above the ground. The plinth level of the stupa is a few feet above the ground. Now, historians and archaeologists should come and check this place up, this stupa up, because this is the famous robot protected stupa, Chakra. I have found it. This is the famous robot protected stupa, which a lot of Westerners and all make fun of, etc., etc. Bhoots, Bahini or something like that. This is that stupa, and it has the very strong folklore of a wheel spinning. A wheel spinning, that's what Chakra means. That's what Chakra means. So folks, welcome to Chakra. This is Ajatshatru's Buddha relic stupa, of which this Ashoka left only a chink of the relics and confiscated the rest. And proof that Chakra is Ajatshatru's Buddha relic stupa is Dumri stupa nearby. Dumri means the lower part of Anand's body. That means that is basically, if you read history, the history texts about Ajatshatru's half-body Anand stupa and Ajatshatru's Buddha relic stupa, they were both adjacent to each other. So Dumri is just next to Chakra, and it is just adjacent to it. It is just a small walk around 500 feet away. So folks, Dumri proves that Chakra is Ajatshatru's Buddha relic stupa, plus the wheel name, the Chakra, the word name Chakra proves that this is Ajatshatru's Buddha relic stupa, which Ashoka opened and confiscated the relics. So folks, I hope you have found this video educative. If you did so, please follow, like and subscribe to my page Buddha Exhumed, and don't forget to tell your friends and relatives about this page and about my this page Buddha Exhumed, and especially to the Buddhists. Come back, please come. When you come to Rajgir, visit Chakra and pay homage to Ajatshatru's Buddha relics. Folks, Ajatshatru interacted with the Buddha. So his share of Buddha relics stupa is very important. And basically, it's not only Buddha relics, just next to it is your Anand's half-body relic stupa. So folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.